Right now someone is controlling the way you think, not a person, not a government, but invisible psychological forces working silently inside your brain, and the scariest part is you already fell for at least 3 of these today. Ever walked into a store and saw a shirt marked down from $200 to $80 and suddenly $80 felt like a steal? But here's the truth, that shirt was never worth $200, the store planted that number in your head first, that number became your anchor, your reference point. Psychologists call this the anchoring effect. The first number you see controls everything after it. In 1974 psychologists Tversky and Kahneman proved that the first piece of information you receive shapes every single decision after it. Your brain compares everything to that first anchor, not to reality, not to actual value, just to whatever number someone showed you first. You think you are choosing freely, but you are not. Now think about a song you hated at first, but after hearing it a few times you started to like it. That is not coincidence, that is psychology. Your brain finds comfort in things it has seen before. Psychologist Robert Zajonc discovered this in 1968 and called it the mere exposure effect. The more you are exposed to something, the more you trust it. This is exactly why companies run the same ad over and over, same logo, same colors, same jingle everywhere you look. They are not informing you, they are making themselves feel familiar, and your brain translates familiar into safe. Safe into trustworthy, and trustworthy into your money. You did not choose that brand, your brain was trained to choose it. You are walking down a street and there are 2 restaurants side by side, one is completely empty and one has a long line outside. Which one do you pick? The one with the line every single time, even though you have no idea what the food tastes like. This is social proof, and it is one of the most powerful tricks ever used on humans. Your brain thinks if everyone else is doing it, it must be right. Psychologist Robert Cialdini studied this for years and found that humans look to others to decide their own behavior, especially when they feel uncertain. Fake reviews, bought followers, manufactured crowds, all designed to trigger your herd instinct. You follow the crowd thinking it is your own choice, but someone built that crowd just for you. Only 3 left in stock, offer ends in 10 minutes, limited edition, last chance. Feel that anxiety building up inside you already. That feeling is not real, it was created for you. This is the scarcity effect, and it hijacks your brain completely. In 1975 psychologist Wurchel ran a simple experiment with cookies. Same cookie, 1 jar full, 1 jar with only 2 left, and people consistently rated the cookie from the nearly empty jar as better. Same cookie, different perception. Scarcity made it feel precious. When something feels rare, your brain assigns it more value automatically. The panic you feel at a countdown timer is not logic, it is a trap designed in a boardroom to make you spend money faster, and it works every single time on almost everyone. Now here is the most disturbing one of all. You think you are making free choices, but are you really? Look at every pricing page you have ever seen. 3 options: basic, standard, premium. The middle one always looks like the obvious smart choice, and that was not an accident, that was designed. This is called the illusion of choice. Someone else decided what your options are before you even arrived. You are not choosing freely, you are choosing from a menu built for you. Real freedom is not picking A or B. Real freedom is asking, who decided these were my only options? So here is the uncomfortable truth. Every single day these 5 forces are quietly shaping your mind, the anchor planted before you even start thinking. The familiar face you learned to trust without questioning, the crowd you followed without ever asking why, the scarcity that made you panic and spend, and the choices that were never really yours to begin with. But the moment you see these tricks clearly, they lose their power over you completely. Awareness is the only armor that actually works, and you cannot unsee this now. That is exactly where your freedom begins. If this made you think twice about your own decisions, like this video and subscribe, because every week we expose the hidden psychology that silently runs your life. Your mind deserves to understand itself. See you in the next one.